The new band featuring Baylor and chat. They're called the Breach Boys. Oof. I love it. So, our last run with the Flame Behemoths did not fare so well. We ended up making a critical blunder, causing us to lose one of our mechs on the first turn of an engagement, and things spiraled out of control from there, causing the run to be lost. So we're going to be taking a new attempt with the Flame Behemoths. And I'll be picking my starting pilot here. Let's see. Unaffected by web or smoke. More move turn 1. Picking a Mantis for the melee attack could be very, very useful. Extra reset turn could be... It's an interesting ability. I like that this can combo with the other pilot that gets a bonus after resetting. This guy, Adam. On reset turn, gain shield and +2 move. So you can use these together to get an extra charge out of it, essentially. After moving, repairing adjacent mechs. That's pretty cool. Boosted if at full health for bonus damage. Interesting. And yeah, I'll open up names for the pilots and mechs once we start the run here. Fire immunity is redundant on this squad. Let's take a Mantis. Kazakh Plet Kilik. The Flame Behemoths on unfair difficulty. Let's begin. Intelligible. So, I've opened up the naming options here for the price of some channel points. You can be the name, choose the name of one of our pilots or mechs for this run. Survival not guaranteed. Mlurp Splurmple. Very fitting. Piloting the Anasbana. Demon of the Fall. And Swampy McSwapface. That you get saved good. Is that all gonna fit? Only do Swampy McSwap. But you get the idea. Or actually just Swampy Swap. Maybe it works a bit better. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. The old Swampy Swap. Give him the Swip Swap. Alright, what kind of aliens and leaders do we have to deal with? So, the Flame Behemoths are good at lighting enemies on fire, dealing damage over time. That's a lot better when the enemies have less health. These Alpha Vac on unfair difficulty with 4 or 5 health. They're really difficult to get kills on with the Flame Behemoths, it seems. Although you can still dunk them into water the old-fashioned way. They've got the Anti-Flame Scion here on Archiving. That's definitely going to make fire tactics more difficult. Armor doesn't seem like that much of a problem if I'm doing fire damage. So we could go Desert first. That seems reasonable. Is that the Regeneration Scion? I don't remember how that works. This one looks pretty reasonable, too. Iceland doesn't look that much of a problem either. Assuming these don't reroll. No, they probably will reroll, right? We'll get other alien types later. Alright, let's do detritus disposal first. That's been a while since I've gone here as our first island. The detritus contraption. Yeah, I remember this thing. I'm gonna decline that. High threat detected is the other first mission option. Defend the disposal unit. Destroy all the mountains and protect the power generator. This will be a nice first mission. These disposal units can fire a plus-shaped shot that'll kill anything that it hits. We have to destroy all mountains, but looking at the mountain layout here, that's only going to take 2 shots from the disposal unit, meaning that on the other 2 turns, we can kill as many Vec as we want using the unit. That's also going to yield a lot of XP. Love these things. So we've got 3 alpha gastropods, 2 non-alpha bouncers. Blood Scion, which says all other Vec heal 1 at the start of their turn, which happens after fire damage. Okay, that's not too bad. Miguel McKay says, how hard do I consider this game to be? It doesn't seem to be that challenging. I'd consider the normal difficulty of Into the Breach to be consistently winnable. As a sort of bite-sized puzzle game. You might end up forced to take grid damage here or there, but very much, if you're well-versed in this sort of puzzle tactics, very, very consistently winnable. Unfair has been truly challenging, and there are times when I'm forced to make very difficult decisions about what has to happen. I haven't always been able to succeed on every run on the aptly labeled unfair difficulty. It really does feel unfair, and you have to really get creative to find ways to win, which is not a bad thing, mind you. Not at all a bad thing. Let's see, Swap Mech. Swap Mech can force even more deaths to the acid thing. Understanding how the enemy AI are going to move, I think, is a part of really succeeding well at Into the Breach. So this acid launcher can absolutely destroy some nerds here. We can get 3 kills here. And we can even do better than that using Swap Mech. I can line this up to be a quad kill. How nice. See, the idea would be use the Swap Mech to transpose itself with this attacking alpha, and then use the plus shot to get quad kill here. That experience will be evenly distributed amongst our pilots too, which will be very good. What do I want to do before or after that? Could knock this nerd into Acid Land, and then have the Flamer Mech deal with this one. Just gotta make sure I do the correct order of operations, if that's what I'm gonna do. I think that is what I'm gonna do. We'll get a lot of Vex spawning next turn, mind you. Oh, actually, if I do this, you get pushed. Hold on. Now, we'll make different choices. Okay, let's do the transposing. And the killing. I guess that'll turn that into an acid tile, but as long as you don't end your move. You can pass through an acid tile, you just can't end your turn there. Kerblam. Oh yeah, I can kill it this way. That's easy. Okay. Let's do that. So, killing all of the Vec means that a huge number of Vec are going to try to spawn next turn. That will allow me this turn here, I'll be easily able to bomb some mountains. We can kill most of these new Vec immediately upon their spawning with another shot from the acid launcher. In fact, I can cause the bouncer to block one of the spawns here. That's even better. And as Bonus says, how does Vec spawning work? How many of them spawn every turn? They attempt to... The game has a maximum number of Vec on the field that it attempts to bring that number up to, usually 6. So every turn, if there are less than 6 Vec, Vec will attempt to spawn until there are 6. I believe on lower difficulty levels, the number of Vec that can... The number of a Vec that can attempt to burrow each turn is limited, so if you have 1 Vec and there's a max of 6, then you'll get 2 per turn until 6 are on the field or something similar to that. It's probably not the right numbers exactly. But here on Unfair, you just try to go straight up to the Vec cap, whatever that is, every time. So the more Vec you kill, the more Vec will spawn. That said, and even more problematically, if you block spawns, because the number of Vec on the field hasn't actually increased, the game will continue to attempt to spawn new Vec. So blocking spawns too aggressively early can overwhelm you by filling the whole map with Vec on later turns. And that's bad. Don't mind being on acid. I think I'm going to block 2 spawns this turn. That feels right. Oh, actually, I see. I was originally planning to toast one of these tiles, but I can't artillery them. I think that's fine. Want access to the back row for better shot potential. I guess that would cause it to block this tile instead. So yeah, this is still worth doing. That way this Vec is on fire when it leaves the spawn. Get back on there, that's right. Love the jams with the Advanced Edition. This new tune is so good. You fools. You're making life easy for me, you know. So this is just shooting a grapple shot in that direction. This one attacks and moves here. This one attacks and moves here. None of that is relevant, really. The attack order for first. Attack pushes too. And this one's burning to death before anything even happens. Fire and acid. Trying to figure out a way to get the Vec to hit each other here. Yeah, currently our swap range is 1 tile, that's correct. So I can't have the teleporter swap this nerd. Unless I also support with the artillery, which is actually fine, because I can just ignore all 3 of these units. They're not doing anything that actually does much. Gotta be careful here with what I choose to do. It's tempting to, for example, push this bouncer down 1 so that it attacks the Alpha Gastropod, but if it does that, it'll push the Alpha Gastropod onto F3 and then cause it to hit a building. So there's ways, if you get too creative here, to really punish yourself. If I were to try to get bonus damage, I'd actually end up absolutely destroying myself instead. It's actually tempting to fire artillery here. Yeah, that's what we want. Cause 1 damage there. Push this nerd onto a spawn tile, whether block it. I think the swap mech is just going to courteously move primarily out of the way. Flame mech is now open to do whatever they want. You burned to death already. We just need to get out of the way of the nerd. I guess we could flame from here. Safely now. This is safe. Yeah, you're also the Mantis, so we can actually just outright kill. That's right, we have the outright kill attack. I meant to put the Mantis in a different mech. I think I'll put them in the swap mech for future here. You already took your shot, though. Hold on. So now I have to move the gastropod. Okay, that's fine. We do this. Also got the Mantis Slash. Okay. So you'll go here. You're gonna miss. Okay, this is fine still. I definitely bungled this turn a little bit. But I'm not too proud to admit that. What can we do with the swap mech? That is the question. Can't stay where we are. That's the only thing for sure. Swapping with these bumper bugs is generally... I guess I could block this spawn if I wanted to. I don't actually want to. Let's just go over somewhere safe here and repair. Okay, that's good enough for me. Cute. Boop. Took out this vet cleaner than an acid bath. And harvested oodles of experience. 14, 14, and 9. From one mission there. Easy. Don't know that I want to use the detritus contraption, so I might do this nano silos mission, even though the reward is low. This is what we're going to do for now. Put the Mantis in the swappy swap mech, that way our one-range swap, if not actually useful, can instead be opted to take a 2-damage melee attack, although note not having the repair option on a 2-health mech is a little spooky, just a little bit. So there are acid storms, causing all units to be afflicted with acid. That'll, for the most part, benefit us, rather than hinder us. Especially with his 2-damage Mantis attack. Here, you're going to go in the far corner. So that your artillery shots may land wherever ye wish upon this map. Since artillery units have unlimited range, they just kind of target a row or column. They're often better off a little bit further back. Tend to find that high mobility on you... Oh, good lord. Yeah, because you never know when that's going to happen. Easy turn. We've got a pod here. That'll give us a reactor core if we can recover it. Everyone's afflicted with acid. Acid Storm Controller has 3 health, actually. Guess we'll have to light it on fire relatively early here. Kill that by doing 1 damage to myself. Seems reasonable. Would be nice to... 6 damage, good lord. Good. Yeah, looks like you have to free yourself. I'm glad you can. If that was an Alpha Leaper, we'd just be losing this pilot unavoidably. That'd be very cruel. Here. Mantis attack. Oh, and you're going to block the spawn. Perfect. Fire damage, then regeneration, and spawn block damage. Don't know if the claw attack going over the pod destroys it or not. Guess I'm going to assume that it does. Just push it into this tile. Gonna have a lot of X spawning momentarily here. I should maybe actually, instead of killing this, I should flame the Acid Storm controller so that it burns down by the time the mission's over. This thing is not fire immune, right? Good. Give me a new Scion. Dang it. Okay, well, that's pretty harmless. Alright. I got nothing to be afraid of. Easy. Not sure what they think they're doing, but they're not doing it successfully. Victory in 2 turns. Also note you can be as kill happy as you want on the penultimate turn of each mission because no new spawns can occur on the final turn. Push you onto that spawn too? Or just ignite you? Seems like we won't have that many threats to deal with, so I'd rather get a little bit more XP by getting more kills here. First pilot level on the second mission is pretty good. Get him. Oh, we got finisher on the Mantis, which is actually really nice. Bonus move and damage on the final turn, which gives our swap mech currently, or whoever the Mantis is piloting, bonus move and the ability to do bonus damage with the melee attack. That'll be good for racking up the kills. Excellent. Alright, we can get a kill doing that. And you I can't kill. Let's just make sure this dies then. Easy. So the Mantis became a finisher, and we get the Gemini missiles. A once per battle, launch 2 missiles, damaging and pushing 2 targets that are separated by 1 tile. Targeting on the Gemini missiles is a little bit awkward. But I mean, hey. I quite like it. Especially with the reactor core we just got. Let's do it. Power that up so we have an additional option once per battle to do this. It can be quite powerful. Solve 2 problems at the same time. Look at all this heckin'. Look at all this heckin'. Knock mites off the mechs. That might be difficult. But we'd gain so much grid power, which could turn into grid defense if we do this. How can I say no? Should I tackle the landfill first so that if I'm going to lose any power grid, I can get it back? Probably. Destroying 2 acid vats seems pretty doable here. If I artillery shot one, the other one gets pushed into the water. I think you can push them. Like that more than the detritus contraption. Let's try this landfill mission. Look at the lightning. Just look at it. Alright, leapers are annoying, but other than that, this should be good. You're going to spawn in that back tile. You're over here. Push that acid vat. Actually, no, this is a good opportunity to shoot here. Because we'll push 1 acid vat into the water and we'll kill this leaper. So that's fine. This is an issue, though. The Blood Scion blocked my move? Also, this mech only has 3 move anyway. I may have to do this. That won't work. What about this? That would hit a building, but would solve the problem of the Alpha Gastropod. Interesting. Not seeing a way to stop that Alpha Gastropod's attack. Can I do a backflip? That's a good question. Guess you don't know until you try, right? There's no way to move to artillery this Blood Scion, actually. I put myself in a bit of a corner here. Problems. I think I ultimately just have to accept that this building is going to be destroyed. Unless there's an obvious solution that I am missing. I want to shoot here, right? Actually, pushing that onto the spawn would be an indirect way of destroying it. It's an interesting thought as well. So yeah, I can fire the building in C5 with artillery. Problem is, pushing the gastropod back 1 tile does absolutely nothing to prevent its attack. Although I could then kill it with the swap mech. Hold on, actually. Of course, the flamethrower mech then can't solve this. Of course it can't. We need to give +1 move to this thing. Is what I just learned. Or I need to choose my spawn tiles better. Is the other option. But yeah, I could artillery here, have the swap mech kill this, and then we unfortunately have to take the grid damage here. So either way, we're taking 2 grid damage. Alas, seems to be the case. In which case, if I'm going to take 2 grid damage, then I want to get both acid vats out of it. That's how I'm looking at this situation here. So, Flame Mech can't reasonably do anything other than deal with that Scion, huh? Looking at these move options, yeah, we really don't have a lot of choices as to what to do with this thing. Duly noted. Alright, we'll do it this way. Oh, that destroyed the spawning tile. I didn't think it was going to work like that. Sweet. Alright, that's worth taking 2 grid damage for. Oh, I didn't think about this, actually. This might be... No, good. Okay. The attack order was favorable. That could have been 3 grid damage if they attacked in the different order. Hey there, Frowl. Usually switch games around the halfway point of stream. 3 or 4 hours in. So you're 1. So if I free Anna's Bana here, I can get the Alpha Gastropods to kill each other. And block the spawn. Oh wait, although no. Because then you're alive. I guess that's fine. Other option is just kill you the old-fashioned way now. And don't block the spawn. I rather like leaving them alive and do block the spawn. And then next turn we're not really having any problems. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can't repair. That's fine. So is that going to create 3 new spawning attempts this turn? That's my question. Just 1. Okay. Gotcha. Doesn't seem too bad. You just die outright. This requires an artillery shot to solve. Although I can get creative with it, right? I can use this thing. Cool. Owl Struggles, thanks for the 6 months, half year of support. Gun is kinda cracked, no kidding. Freezing things is pretty powerful. Hit into the breach. It's an ice way to win. All right, now we can do reprocessing pretty happily here. Am I still happy with everybody's loadout and everything? Yeah, I think so. Maybe not my spawn locations. All right, so there's where the Leaper... Anything adjacent to that is where the Leaper can threaten? Interesting. Can't move here. 1, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah. But this is threatened. So any of those risk being entangled. There's only one entangle, though. It's not that big of a problem. I think I'd rather be up front here. By and large. Put the swap mech behind. That way only the flamer mech can get entangled. That's right, we each start with alien mites on us. Those have to be removed by taking damage or repairing. I wonder if getting coated in acid also removes mites. Kazak can easily knock this Alpha Gastropod to attack the Leaper. That's going to make life pretty simple. Oh yeah, I can also just use the Doom Launcher to solve this problem. Look at this. Look at this solve here. This is why you take this thing. Easy 5 XP. Gained Finisher. So now we have 2 Finisher pilots. The last turn's the easiest turn, so they say. Do they say that? I don't know if they say that. Alright, you're going to kill the Blood Scion instead. That's what I learned. Yeah, etc. And I think you're going to remove mites from yourself. We have to be very careful here because our Mantis pilot cannot remove the mites with a repair action. So we must be cautious. Okay, that will regenerate before the Scion does stuff. Let's get over here and repair. Keep making it easy on me. Easy knock this one here so that it kills. You just move out of the way and get toasted. And I think all I have to do is have our Mantis here just block one spawn. And that gets rid of the mites on them. Let's block this one. Now they're definitely making it too easy on me. The AI has been kind of handing this to me. With Vec attacking each other like this. Thanks. Like, I just have to move out of the way. And this turn is already solved. Thanks. Oh yeah, and I could flame here, but I actually don't want to. Wait, or do I? No. Yeah, not much of an effort being put in here either. Yeah. Perfect victory. Grid defense up. That's quite useful and unfair, because sometimes grid damage is unavoidable, which with grid defense means it is avoidable. Pretty cool. So, having conquered 4 missions on an island, we must face now the corporate HQ mission where there's a Vec leader we'll have to dispose of, a gastropod leader, which has tons of HP. Look at that health bar. I can't even count that high. I think that's 7. And is being healed by the Blood's Poseidon. Besides, there's basically nowhere that's safe from the Alpha Leapers, so that's fun. I think we'll spawn here and see what happens. You do what now? Use a grapple to pull Vec towards objects or units to Vec. Nearby tiles erupt in flames. Okay, so that's actually kind of good. Only attacking in one direction. And there's a mountain in the way, so we just move out of the way. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. So I can actually just go up here and mantis you, yeah? Fun thoughts. This is actually a bit of a problem, huh? And I can't stand there if I'm going to do that. Just have to think of all the moves are going to look like. I could actually just push this nerd into the path of the big boy. And I can use the super artillery to solve this, or even the regular artillery, actually. Wait, if I do this correctly... Hold on. Here's the move. Here's the play. You just, like, make a break for it. I've also got swapping power that I could consider. I don't think this matters. Let's make it more difficult to attack the corporate tower by flaming the tile right in front of it. Man, Alpha Leaper did so much damage. That basically just killed the boss for us. You think that's gonna stop me? The swap mech? Well, you're wrong. So swap mech just swaps. This poor Alpha Leaper is like super dead. Push the Blood Scion onto the spawn here. Deal with this problem as well. Wait, what? Okay, that worked. I thought the boss was going to burn to death. Was the boss immune to fire? Or was the boss not on fire? Definitely missed something there. Boss was not on fire. I just kind of assumed they were because seemingly everything else is. Got it. Looks like a pretty good situation by and large. Here, please block the spawn again. Nerd. Let's just toast you to death. You will be pushed this way. Like I said, you can kill enemies freely on the penultimate turn, since no more new spawns can be generated at this point. Let's see, I could definitely get... Wow, that finisher move range, though. Dang. Alright, who wants to die to the Gemini missiles? You get to die. And you get to die. And you get to be ignored. Do I have all the achievements for this squad? Ooh, I should have lit a tile on fire. We had 11 tiles on fire. Definitely missed that one. No, I have none of the achievements for this squad. But good reminder there. That would have been a nice opportunity to use. I just had it, too. I could have toasted a tile at the very end there. Completely missed it. Due to your efforts, Commander, our success to failure ratio has reversed since your arrival. Now we fail 90% of the time. Smoke Mortar. Apply smoke and push to adjacent tiles. Really powerful and notably no cost to operate. Kaj Miller. Mech is boosted if at full health, otherwise -1 move. Or 7 grid defense. Do have to pick one of the 3. 7 grid defense is actually pretty good. But I'll take this Smoke Mortar, I think. Seems like an exceedingly useful secondary weapon on the artillery, although we already have a useful one. It is one that costs a power core, so switching here would free up a power core. It's also reusable. Although, man, the damage on the current artillery shot I'm really liking, so maybe actually... Yeah, what if we give the Gemini rockets to Kaj Miller? Actually, I like that idea. What is boosted? Boosted means you do 1 more damage. With your attacks. Alright, bonus. Oh, we got the bonus move we wanted, too. Can also spend some reputation. Brute class weapon, the EM Railgun. 2 damage, 1 use per battle, pierce through any killed enemies. You can make it 4 damage with building immune. That's pretty sweet, although still only once per mission. Rebounding Volley. Artillery attack that can bounce to an additional target, dealing base 2 damage. And you can make buildings immune as well. Interesting. Don't think I would bother buying a range class weapon when I already have 2 good ones. I think we should just sell 1 item here, which is probably going to be poor Demon of the Fall. Maybe we'll swap the pilot name for Demon. Promote Demon to Kai Miller here. Let's do that. Demon. I think that's correct. Alright, so 3 reactor cores to spend. Definitely getting more teleporter range is on the menu. Even more flamethrower. More flamethrower range can be really nice. Lets you light more tiles on fire, too. That's the easy way to get the 12 tiles on fire achievement, by the way, is get the +2 range flamethrower upgrade. Emu Lightbird, thanks for 30 months of support. Yeah, let's try one more range on the flamethrower. I think I'll find it a lot more manageable if I do that. The backburn on the artillery, also quite helpful. Light the tile behind the mech on fire. A second use for the Gemini missiles, I think, is an absolute yes, please. And yeah, and we'll get 1 range on the teleporter as well. So everybody gets a little bit of something. And yes, we did change our types. Let's do Ice Island second. On behalf of Pinnacle, I welcome you. Shield generator. All units will receive a shield when they arrive. We have to destroy the shield generator and block Vex spawning 3 times. I think we can do that. I think we can definitely do that, especially with the swap mech having 2 range. I think there will be many opportunities for that to be good. So when the shield generator is destroyed, all current shields will drop, for better or for worse. Everything gets a shield initially, including the buildings. I like this row of buildings on the 8 rank. Probably going to teleport this nerd into the water. Which frees up the Flamer mech. Flamer mech is 4 moo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and then we can toast you to here. You go bonk. Goes there. That gets bonked as well. Flamer mech, artillery mech can then kill this guy by knocking him into the water. I like it. Shield can't save you from drowning. Yeah, you are immune to fire. Well, that is ongoing. That just makes sense. Skilled. Oh, that's one of the best skills. That's bonus health and reactor power. That might be the pilot we end up keeping. Bonus health and movement. The basics. You're already dunking yourself into the water. I can teleport you into the water. I can artillery you into the water. That's a good turn. Get killed. Although, if I artillery you into the water, this one doesn't die. I guess I could block. That would give me even more reason to destroy the generator, but I have to... I could Gemini missile the moth. That's true. That doesn't solve this then. No, I can't do that. I think I'll just block this tile. That's the easy solve here. Have to wait on the shield generator, though. Okay, it's definitely time to destroy the shield generator. But how do I stop the moths from being a problem? Is the current question. I can swap or push one out of the way. If I destroy the shield generator this turn, I have to deal with all of these. I could push this one here, this one here. Problem is neither of those would actually prevent an attack action from occurring. I can hit them both with Gemini. Oh, that's probably the answer, right? Is to destroy the shield generator immediately, kill them both with Gemini, although Gemini actually won't destroy this one. It will push it into fire, which will kill it. And then what about this? Flamer Mech can't get into range? Oh, I can get into this tile. Okay, yeah. That works, that works. Perfect. Oh, I completely forgot to block Vex spawning, though, so we failed that objective. I got very focused on conquering the mission otherwise. Not too worried, though. Don't need a perfect island reward every island. Sometimes just gaining a ton of XP is pretty good, too. A lot of health. Oh, here's the way to do it, yeah. Oh, I can't get there. That makes sense. You can, though. 'Cause you are super boosted. GG. Failed. What's in the vaults? Defend the robots. Oh yeah, the ice mineling robots. They can be useful. Or they can be a big pain in the butt. We'll see, I suppose. That is a lot of units on the board, huh? If I don't want to get entangled, my options for movement are pretty limited at the start here. Really, these three tiles. I don't like that for the Flame Mech. I will accept being entangled, potentially. But only potentially. It should be enough movement, hopefully. Wow, didn't even lay a mine because it was unable to move. That's deeply unfortunate. Double entangle, interesting. Well, we have quite the conundrum here. This went really bad really fast. It looks like... How the heck do you solve this? Alright, I can push this thing onto the ice spine, which will get broken out of, but at least that would solve a problem there. This is an easy dunk into the water, maybe. That's pretty horrible. Looks like that will also solve two problems. That would be pretty useful. It goes before 7. What about this? That doesn't actually seem like it solves much. Well, kind of does. How's it going, Luigi Head? Could also use the missiles here. Again, that doesn't actually help me that much. Actually, that does solve a lot of problems. What do I do about the other stuff then? Just kind of have to let most of it happen? That seems like a pretty unsatisfactory answer. So that was a reasonable option. That does not help. In fact, that gets bad times. It only kind of helps. What causes 1 grid damage? Keeps one of the robots alive. I think my goal here is... We've already failed the perfect island, so I don't actually have that much of a personal loss if we lose a robot here. Pen, thanks for 22 months of support. Keep on keeping on, friends. Oh, there was the opportunity to shoot here, too. Keep 1 robot alive. Alright, what is that? Kind of like that. We do lose 1 robot. Take a little bit of mech damage, but no grid damage or anything. Can still gain 1 rep by keeping the other robot alive, which will hopefully actually contribute at some point. The beetles are making it easy on me, at least. Boy, are they ever. Hey, don't do that. Or that. Come on. You should know better. That tile is intact. That's a bit of a problem. Then 5, huh? Okay, that looks like the move then. take 1 grid damage? Or do I? Actually, wait. What if I shoot here? You get displaced here. 3 goes, pushes you to here. 4 goes, shoots you. Yeah, that's the play. And we block the spawn. That's the way to do it. Assuming I did any of this correctly. Yeah. Using the Vec against each other, definitely almost essential on a unfair here. Wait, does that get frozen? I have no idea how that works. I don't think that gets frozen. But I'm pretty sure I can lay a trap by breaking the ice here. Two-turn victory. Interesting. Allows you to die if the Scion dies. Seems like the easiest solve. Not necessarily the best solve, but the easiest solve. A bunch of XP on the Flame Mech doing this. Interesting. Why didn't that cause collision damage there? Alright, so we lost 1 robot, but that's no big deal. Our Mantis is also skilled? Oh my goodness, the overpowered pilots are real. Wow. Mantis finisher skilled. That's a nice pilot right there. So, more move and mech HP. More move and mech HP. More mech move. Unit dying before collision shouldn't prevent the damage. Maybe it did? Somehow, anyway? I don't know. Have more teleport range. Almost getting to the point where we no longer want the... We actually might prefer the Mantis in the Flame Mech. Just take the bonus move on the swap mech, but we'll keep that option for now. Kill at least 7 enemies. That's doable. I think I can kill 7 enemies, especially if 2 of them are stinky robots. Die, stinky robot. Ode. Oof. Well, that does complicate things, huh? All 5 of them chose to attack the grid in some way. Okay, I think booping this thing forward 1 tile will help. That way it dies to the cannon bot's shot. So if these 2 can solve these 3 problems, then we're okay. 2 goes first. That's a 1 damage plus fire shot, unfortunately. Flamethrower mech, simply put, cannot solve this. I think we have to just take the 1 grid damage from the moth colliding. Probably this does 4 damage. That won't be quite enough to kill the beetle. So we'll have to reposition the beetle. This also ignites the new spawn on fire, too, which is good. And then torch the cannon bot, I think is our best line here. Might as well make it 2 tiles of torching. No reason not to, right? Have fun running into a mountain. Okay, swap easily solves that, which means these are the 2 can deal with this. You're attacking this, you're attacking this. Okay, and yeah, we can do that. We can push the beetle out of the way again while igniting the moth on fire, kill the moth with the flamethrower. Alright, that's easy enough. Maybe there's a better line, but I didn't find it in time, so this is the one I'm taking. One, two, three, four, 7 tiles on fire currently? We need quite a few more than that. Theoretically, I could, but it'd be pretty tricky. This beetle has been giving me real grief. KO that outright. Pushing the moth won't be enough. Can't reposition it here because the pod's there. Can't reposition it here because the beetle's here. Well, I could use the flamethrower mech in conjunction with the meteor mech to solve that. I like this solve. Only 1 grid damage. This may be a way to use like the Gemini rocket here or something. Gemini rocket could kill this thing outright. How do I solve this, though? I don't know. I'm not paid enough to know. Yeah, this does work. Although I do cause a little bit of collision damage. That's fine. It's actually not a kill in and of itself. And that does need to be solved. Although if I do this, then this would be a kill, right? Although I've got to do... definitely got to do that in a different order. Although the experience will be wasted for this order, and that's fine. This XP isn't wasted. Tiles on fire still. That's okay. Infamous Oryx, in case I missed it, thanks for 2 months of support. Fighting and winning. That's my job. Ooh, we got a conservative pilot. Conservative pilots gain 1 additional use of limited use weapons like the Gemini missiles. That's pretty powerful. Although not necessarily helpful right now. I'm actually really enjoying the boost on the missiles instead. Seriously considering 1 more damage on the missiles so that they'll do 5? 5 is a lot of damage, it turns out. Let's do it. And battle with less than 4 mech damage, that I can do. In this mission, the enemies are breaking out of the ice constantly. We'll have to adapt as they do that, rather than spawning new from the ground. And I think this is easier to deal with overall. Push it out of the way. That's funny. I'll do it like this, I guess. Please have fun being charged. Although locking myself into the corner isn't maybe the smartest idea. This is fine. Actually, that worked out really well. is so powerful. You're not locked in here with me. I'm locked in here with you. Wait. That's not the right quote. His dad's version of movie quotes. You're a big fellow. For you. So, we gotta deal with a centipedinous leader. Caustic vomit. Launch a volatile mass of goo, applying acid on nearby units and all tiles it passes through. Oof. That's quite a bummer. I like that it shows me with my... When I have that selected, it actually shows with the unit's health, so it'll show you whether it's a kill or not. Kind of interesting. Alright, I think we want to spawn more forward, block these attacks. The moths are a bit annoying. But I want to give these guys something to shoot at and charge at. Of course, the beetle could charge at this building. That's good. That I can redirect as appropriate. Oh, perfect. Wait, not perfect. I lied, it's not perfect. That's downright bad. Although I can just flame you from there, right? Tanking the shot is fine. Any swapsies that would be really, really effective. Kind of. I could have the centipede leader hit this alpha moth, but that'll cause damage to this building since it attacks 3 adjacent tiles. But if I push the moth into the way, that's the winner. We just push the moth into the way here. We can do that by swapping. No, swapping would get me damage, so we have to do it with artillery like so. That's the way. That leaves our swap mech available to do pretty much anything they want. It could even be just run behind the centipede leader and do 3 damage by pushing it into the alpha moth. That's pretty good. And you, I'm going to push you into the way of your friend's shot, although it won't do very much damage. Lighting you on fire is more important. Okay, let's do this. Also don't really like putting the flame mech in the corner here. This could backfire on me. Get it? Fire? Ha. Ha. Thankfully, the people in that building don't mind being on fire. Ooh, I didn't realize that actually got the moth killed because of the collision damage at the end there. Perfect. That was a good move then. Golden King says, how long do these runs usually last? Generally, a run of Into the Breach is 2.5 to 4 hours for me. Pretty lengthy game for a full run, but very enjoyable and challenging at the same time. But yeah, 3.5 to 4 hours. 2.5, sorry, to 4 hours. These moths, man. Ever the troublemakers, the moths. That wouldn't even be enough. It's a range 3 teleport now, right? So I can teleport with that? I can, okay. So I can solve the moth in that fashion. I think that means I need to... It's going to complicate life. Tanking that hit won't help. Do I always go for a 4-island victory? No, I tend to find that those take too long. So I usually go for 3-island victories. Or 2 if I think I can manage it, but it's pretty hard to do a 2-island victory. Well, especially on unfair. I don't see a way to avoid all the grid damage this turn. Although maybe I'm missing something. Also like to deal with the leader if I can. So I don't want a Gemini missile like this, because then I push that thing into the building. Rather Gemini missile like this. I guess failing to protect the corporate tower is not even that big a deal, huh? Is no island possible? No, you have to do it with 2 islands before you're able to attempt the final mission. And then you prevent one of these 2 grid damages. I guess we'll do this. Guess the corporate tower is worth 2 grid damage, huh? Oh well. Would like to also be on fire? Have fun. Playing Into the Reach on mobile. I think this is an excellent game for mobile. The small little tactical engagements make the small interface a lot more manageable, I think. Yeah. Foolish one. Just a thoroughly enjoyable and replayable game. Another finisher. So your arrogant boost, skilled, and finisher can't be double boosted. So there's actually a bit of a redundancy here, unfortunately. Means probably Merp Schmlurple is going to be our continuing pilot. We'll see. What we got available here? The pull tank. Tanks are pretty fun. Spring-loaded legs. Leap and attack a tile, damaging it and pushing it. Starts with base 2 range, can get 2 more range. That's interesting. Yes, so to clarify, for the mobile version of Into the Breach Advanced Edition, they signed an exclusivity deal with Netflix. If you are a Netflix subscriber, then Into the Breach is free on mobile for you. And if you are not a Netflix subscriber, then you cannot get Into the Breach on mobile any other way. So there's some upsides there, some downsides there. The good news is, if you're already a Netflix customer, or we're on the edge about it, there's an added bonus for that. But yeah, if you have a Netflix account, this game is free on mobile. Check it out. I imagine you have to continue being a Netflix customer to keep playing it, would be my guess. I don't know how it works. But yeah, there's your FYI for everybody. All right, everybody's max level. You're not max level. Do I want the spring-loaded legs? I think we just want to keep investing in the flamethrower, so I'm better off selling one of these pilots than going 2 reactor cores. All right, Isaac Jones, I'm sorry. I want the reactors. All right, we'll go for the max range swap. That is one of our achievements, of course. Put the Mantis in this thing. With 4-tile swap, I imagine the swap mech's going to want to swap almost every turn. Almost every turn. All right, what's island number 3 gonna be? RST Corp has some pretty stinky stuff. I have to deal with either spooters or blobbers, and I despise them both with great passion. I suppose this will be a little easier to deal with, but I'm not sure. Don't think for a moment I'm falling for the time traveler stories, but your mechs, they are undeniably impressive. Got some really rewarding missions here. Double lightning would be really nice, as our power grid is still damaged from before. Let's probably do RST perimeter first. However, before I jump into any missions on this island, I'm going to take a quick break, refill my legs, stretch my water. When I return, we'll put the hurt on the VEC. BRB, folks. Hey there, folks. We're back. Appreciate the patience. I was in desperate need of an additional coffee. And now I have one. Gotta say, I never get tired of seeing my own name in the record command. Gonna enjoy that for some time to come. Anasbana asks, will there be a second run of Into the Breach? Pretty unlikely, and the first one likely to take the first half of stream, then we'll be playing some Spire afterwards. Destroy 2 mountains. That actually sounds pretty tough to do. Let's do the RST perimeter first, so I can get access to this. I'd like some more grid defense or something. Oh yeah, we got these fake buildings. Decoy building. Can self-destruct, destroying nearby tiles, and best of all, won't damage adjacent buildings, just so that if they spawn awkward, it's not a problem. And I don't believe it counts as grid damage if they're detonated. Either. So that too is nice. How to bait blubber bombs? That's the question, I suppose. Let's deny them targets this time. Maybe that'll improve my outcome here. That's the armor mech, right? Yeah. Huh. Deliberately shooting at their own ally. Just directly. I guess to indirectly target the decoy building, but I can't remember seeing that before. Curious. Full range swap means I can get rid of the blobber? Oh, heck yes. Blobbers leave forever, please. You get out of the way. Don't have to go home, but you can't stay here, sir. That means the Scion's gonna get hit by this shot. Don't want to move the Scion. Guess I should push you down one so that you also get hit by the shot then. Let's just light some tiles on fire. These two, make a wall of fire. Oh yeah, and the building's allowed to detonate, but I don't want it to. It's a good opportunity to push them both. Does that override the smoke with fire? Yes. Yes, it do. Currently just trying to light a bunch of tiles on fire. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. I need to continue lighting 3 on fire per turn, but I think I can do that. Two and then 3. This is... Oh, wait, you're not the Mantis anymore. You're the Mantis. I must use the flamethrower to torch. Okay, duly noted. This is not as straightforward as I wanted it to be. Yes, it is, actually. Let me just swap here. No, that'll get me killed. Don't do that. Okay, yeah, not as simple as I wanted it to be. I could shoot here, push you down one. But then the Mantis... I could also just swap the Hornet into a completely less problematic spot. Like here. Not here. Because it'll be attacking these two tiles. Here, though, this works. You two shall be lit ablaze. Two turrets. So I actually would prefer to block the spawn. Let's just light these two on fire. And I can use the reset turn next turn to get the achievement without needing to actually light 3 new tiles on fire. How's it going, Lunacella? I would call this mini chess or mini puzzle tactics roguelite. Essentially, the goal is to prevent the monstrous Vek, these insects, from destroying the buildings on the map, while using our own mechs to reposition or outright kill them. There's also an achievement for 5 enemies on fire, and we're currently 9 and 4. That's right. So, yes, we can get the remaining 2 achievements this turn if we play our cards correctly. And I see exactly the correct way to do it. Oh, end the battle with 12 on fire. Got it. So this is negated. This is dying. These are not a problem. Okay, so just need to swap to make sure you're not an issue, and that's easy enough to do. Toasty, we didn't even need to get the max flamethrower upgrade to get that achievement. Good. Toasty. Skilled. Everyone is skilled. I have never had such a run as to get 3 skilled pilots. One of them even has +1 move. +1 mech move skill. This dude has 6 movement. I'm genuinely impressed. This is a pilot I could actually see just keeping between runs, even though they're not a special pilot, because the traits are so good. The health on everyone is so good. It's no 3 grid defense, though. That's right. That's right. All right. Well, I mean, speaking of grid defense, we can get quite a bit here. I think I'll probably save that for later, though. Destroy 2 mountains is really tough. I'm going to fail Perfect Island if I try to do that. Let's do Rust Dunes. Ended with less than 4 mech damage. Protect the clinic. What is the Mantis trait? The Mantis trait replaces the repair action with a 2 damage attack. Note that the Mantis cannot repair, which is potentially very problematic. These centipedes are a problem, but these chasms are rife for swapping into, or just outright pushing into. So life will be good. Happy Friday, Malarkey. Happy Pod Day. Well, that was very generous of the Wasp to not attack the building there and make this turn less annoyingly problematic. Definitely want to kill these two. Easy enough to do. So what do I do with the Alpha Centipede? Oh, I know. Okay. Here's the play. Actually, wait. I have to go here for this to work. Yes, okay, here. Doot. Doot. Now you're on fire and shooting that. Are there any other global achievements we can do this run? I hadn't considered the global achievements. I know there's one or two challenge runs. Without powering a weapon mod. Without getting a time pod. Without equipping any new pilots or weapons. Right. I'll think about those later. Today is not the day. A lot of wasps, man. Why are you helping me? Actually, that's deeply unclear. Did they spawn after the attack was declared? Intriguing. Okay, Toast solves this. This is already a non-problem. I can use the swap mech to solve this Alpha Hornet, or I can shoot it more vigorously. Like this. Just get rid of it. Push damage ignores armor. And the swap mech actually really can't do much. I'll just get the time pod. Ten damage. I don't think I've ever seen Into the Breach display a double-digit number. That's cool. Kabonk. guess I've kind of decreased in direct damage now that the flamethrower mech is also the Mantis mech. We have no way to do direct damage with the swap mech, so that's something to consider. Grappling hook. Use a grapple to pull a mech towards an object or an object toward a mech. Interesting. So I'm definitely not going to need backburn. Maybe consider putting... Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's swap Mantis back into the swap mech now that everyone's max level. And I want the super duper bonus move to be on the flamethrower mech. Might even want to consider the last range upgrade on the Toasty Flames, but I don't need them. Let's see, what else can I get that's meaningful? More mobility on the ranged mech, more mobility on the swap mech. Take the swap mech mobility. Just having the most options possible. He's really nice. Alright, I'll do Weather Watch. Let's get ourselves some grid defense. 2 solar farms to defend, 2 Vec eggs to destroy. Can we do it? Can we get entangled by the Alpha Scorpion? Okay, don't be here, here, or here. You know, I'm just going to let that go off, I think. Thank you. I mean, yeah, we take 1 grid damage, but I'm going to get 4 grid defense back anyway. And it solves the Vec Egg problem instantly. Seems nice. Any opportunity to use the Gemini missiles? Gemini missiles! This does 3. That won't be enough. Might just tank this shot to the face. This needs to be moved in front here. Ooh, artillery shots options are pretty limited, though, actually. Hmm. This is a tough turn. We need the centipedes to be shooting their friends here, which ultimately means moving both bouncers out of the way. So we need to move bouncer, bouncer, and the alpha centipede. Problem is the bouncers need to be pushed inwards, and the flamethrower mech cannot achieve this. Played terribly, no turn is difficult. Sage advice. What if I shoot a shot here, actually? You'd get pushed And you'd get pushed. From the artillery unit, I have to do this. That's not too bad. Of course, then swapping here is a bit of an obstacle. But maybe we do this. Toast you, tank the shot. Swap mech does whatever swap mech needs to do over here. I'm okay with that turn. That's an acceptable turn. Oh, flame mech. This turns into a chasm. Yes, that would cause the flame mech to die. You're right. Because a cracked tile will turn into a chasm if damaged, causing me to fall to my death. Well, that would definitely ruin the whole run, so thankfully that did not get my... I did not decide to do that. Pushing the Scorpion to C4 is nice, but then fails to resolve this Alpha Bouncer being a problem. I guess this is fine, huh? Push here. And shoot artillery shot to push this guy over here. Swap mech does the swappity do here. Although the swap mech will get hit by the acid, looks like. We don't die, though. Oh, I can actually use the Gemini missile, outright kill this. That's even better. Objective accomplished. I need to make a 2-for-1 happen here, huh? Oh, this is a 2-for-1, though. That'll work. I want to be centrally located. This is probably my best move. Although, 2... do it from here. Actually, yeah, you also want to be more centrally located, so just knock him into the water the old-fashioned way. Excellent use of your blob, sir. one way to deal with that. Also just flamethrower push you. Use the artillery to kill this thing. That seems more reasonable. Swap mech is gonna get out of here. Have fun exploding on yourself, sir. Ten damage again. I guess I actually didn't need to use the Gemini missiles to do that. Shouldn't be a hard turn, though. I like that blob in the smoke, kind of forgotten. Hey. Very cute attempts. Cute attempts were made. Mountain destroyed. This is safe, right? Yeah. GG. How's it going, DJ Dude? We'll be playing some Spire in the second half of the broadcast a little bit later today, once this run concludes, so there will be Spire, fear not. Power generator. Seismic activity. Ground tiles will periodically sink into chasms. That's going to be useful. I like it. I like having grid defense for the endgame, too. I'm not exactly compelled to stockpile reactor cores. Can't entangle me if I'm stinky. It's 5 Alpha Vec, by the way. Wait. Did my time pod genuinely just get, like, destroyed with basically no way to save it? Hello? That seems exceptionally rude. This blobber bomb is also a real problem. Consistently dislike blobbers because of how much problems they can make for you. I'm thinking we do something like this. Shoot here, you get killed by being pushed into the water, you get pushed here. And we can actually... yeah, that'll be the best. Oh yeah, and that actually already just kills the... oh, that's such a solve. That's such a solve. Okay, order of operations means we do it like this. Oh, wait, actually, that prevents me from shooting that tile? No, I have to go here now, though. So where's the swap mech going? Swap mech gets the time pod, I suppose. Do I have to swap with a unit? No. Cool. Although I probably don't want to go to the spawn blocking tile. Okay, I can at least get 2 problems solved with 1 shot, assuming I can get my artillery mech to the correct location. I have to move the shell scion for that to work. Am I willing to do that? I could also just fire Gemini missiles at them. Alpha Centipede seems like a mild problem. Solve that with a flamethrower. And I can do science, I suppose. Oh, it'll even be good science. It gets a unit killed either way. Alright. Would really have liked an opportunity to... Oh, wait, I can't go to the... hold on. No, this isn't going to work how I want it to, is it? The swapping won't actually make the tile available. I have to reconsider my options. How do I shoot this tile? I have to use Mantis melee attack. That would work. Then I can shoot that tile. Then I can flamethrower. Okay, that'll work, yeah. Probably rather do this. Get rid of the Scorpion entirely. No, we'll do that next turn. Kill 7 enemies, too. Something to keep in mind. So I'm going to have to kill most of the ones currently on screen. That doesn't seem too impossible. Preventing all the grid damage, however, that does seem a little difficult. I'll actually kill you with the flamethrower. Range 3 flamer would have let me do a cool move here. But alas. See, being entangled is also a slight problem. Preparing the missiles, so they say. Is grid defense a block card? Any interesting swaps that I can make happen? Bouncer's a non-threat. Centipede at 4. Scorpion at 3. Both the real threats here. Not seeing a lot that I can do. From E5. Oh yeah, here's an option. Okay, that's something I hadn't been able to see. That does help a lot, actually. Yes, I think that'll be sufficient. Good spot. Is there not better I can do? Do a bunch of damage this way. I have to prevent this, though. That'll die next turn to burning. So I gotta get 2 more kills next turn. That should be doable. Although, again, the fact that the blobber is still here is a real problem. Such a stinker. Alright, problems are all solved. Good job, B. Bye. Glad we saved the missiles. It's worked out really well. %14 grid defense, heck yeah. And a pod containing Shenrong, another skilled pilot that gains 1 free tile of movement after attacking. I think Shenrong is very good as well. The skilledness continues. Well, I think that's better than Genos. What does Skilled do again? Skilled is... It's like the mech movement and the mech HP perks combined into one. Essentially. Do I want to use this core immediately? It's cool that you can add damage to the Vulcan artillery. Am I going to work up the 3-range flamer? I suppose so. Till then, this can be more health. Papa Yeager says, does playing games that inspire help me enjoy streaming more? Absolutely. Helps me enjoy life more. Helps me enjoy video games more. Can't play the same game forever, even if it is a really, really, really good video game. Note that the boss vac is immune to being dunked in the water. And the Blobeth goes last. Interesting. Most interesting. Do 4 damage. I'd really like to get the blobber off the field in this fight quickly. We've seen in the previous missions that the longer the blobber stays alive, the more persistently they are a problem. So if I can nip that in the bud somehow, it'd be very appreciated. Can't shoot the Gemini missiles at this Hornet due to the positioning. I could maybe use a swap to line up a Gemini missile kill, but can't get enough other stuff done for that to be worth it. So I think I artillery push the Alpha Blobber into the path of the Firefly Leader. Stop the Firefly Leader's attack with the Blobber. Flamer Mech is going to do what? Light the Firefly Leader on fire? That'd be a pretty good idea. But I need to stop this bomb from bombing me. So I'll probably do that. Take 1 grid damage. Wait, how do I solve this? The swap mech does that, right? Oh, and I can move after the fact, that's right. Doesn't actually prevent the damage this turn, but I'll take it. You need to be pushed onto the fire here. That's simple enough to do. Push you into the smoke. That seems pretty sufficient. 5 damage. No problemo. Wish I could make that shoot into the and push into the mountain for the kill, but I can't quite make that happen. Alas. 'Tis not to be. Yeah, that seems like a good enough move. Oh, this is perfect, actually, because then you'll hit both of your friends. Ha! Get toasted, nerds. There, and that'll block the Firefly Leader in next turn. I guess if the mountain gets destroyed, they're not blocked in. Yeah. Etc. I like that one just kind of disappears off the edge of the map. GG. Alright, we got our perfect island. Despite that weird situation with the landed core in the chasm, we solved it. Completed every mission despite the odds. A shield placer. Shield target and push all adjacent tiles away. Interesting. Seems like the range is limited? That's a bit odd. Silica with thick skin. It's immunity to acid and fire. Acting twice is pretty powerful. Or max out the grid defense. I don't think I need the shield placer. Let's max out the grid defense. And spend some reputation. Oh, grid repulse. That's the better version of the shield placer. Overload the grid, causing a building to push away nearby units, and add a shield for 1 power. That's the winner. Affect all mechs. Oh man, I like that it shows that you can use repair field to revive destroyed mechs. That's cool. Mechs cannot take damage during the player's turn. No friendly fire. Neat, including to push. That's cool. Take grid repulse, sell the grappling hook, and take 2 reactor cores. I guess we can sell Genos too? I'm sorry, Genos. Alright, let's see what our final loadout's gonna be. Let's give that as the other option to the flame mech. The teleporter's gonna have consistent use during the final mission here. Easy peasy. And we can take 1 less move to gain 1 more range on the flamethrower. In addition to shield and grid repulse. That should be fine. That should be fine. How's it going, Sad Magician? I'll go to 19% grid defense. That's pretty good. That means we're very likely to get at least 1 additional point of power grid, effectively, during the final mission here. Let's head to the final battle, then. The Vect driven off the islands, we have a chance to wipe them out at their source. We are you humanity's last hope. Blobber, Scorpion. There's a Scorpion leader, too. That's troublesome. I think you'll have more mobility over here. And then the swap mech likes to go up front. Front and center. So in the final mission here, there are deployed pylons that we'll have to protect to keep the power grid online. And there are also natural disasters occurring every turn that will cause the landscape to keep changing. Looks like the path of that magma tile is totally random. I've seen it be a lot of different versions during the initial fight here. Oof, that crab, though. Alright, so... what do you do about this? At least these 2 things are a non-problem. Scorpion Leader's attack, this Alpha Crab's attack, and these 2 attacks are definitely problems. Getting some things off the field might be a fun consideration here. Getting the Blobber off the field, also a pretty good idea. I don't think I can prevent all of this. This tile is going to turn into lava, but because the Hornet Leader is flying, that's not going to be a problem for the leader, unfortunately. I can kill the Blobber. Or even just move the Blobber. Feels like it is going to be necessary to take 2 grid damage here. Yeah, I could sink the Alpha Crab outright. There's definitely some fun possibilities for teleportation that I can use. Better if I can cause the Vect to hurt each other, though. Slight improvement, anyway. That's a Hornet leader. It's got like a 3-tile attack range or something silly. Alright, I think what I do is this, then. No, not there. Here. You go here. You go here. Problem is the blobber doesn't die. Guess that's still fine. You have one move afterwards, but you're where you want to be. Random fireballs. Oh my. Oh dear, what a cluster heck. Alright, that seems like an easy swap with the blobber. Get rid of the blobber, finally. Solve that problem at the same time. So what can the other two do to mitigate enormous disaster here? This looks really problematic. The Vet can web each other, yeah. That's kind of neat, huh? Jeez, this is tough. Yeah, seems pretty unfair. More unfair than I usually see the final mission being. This is a truly astounding amount of grid damage being threatened that I don't have an easy solve for at all. Do this, maybe. Not being able to do anything with the swap mech this turn is a real problem, too. But I still have grid repulse that can help. Grid repulse would kill you. You're actually attacking in this direction, huh? I'll push you this way and you this way. I guess I could do that separately with 2 actions. Still a bomb going off, though. Gosh. If it weren't for that dang entangle. I guess this is a pretty reasonable... Almost better than the swap, even. I think the blobber out of here is a good idea, though. I take, what, 2 grid damage? No, still 4? No, because I can't take the same grid damage twice. Yeah, 2 grid damage. Okay, that's fine. Take the solutions I'm offered. I think we want to use grid repulse for this. Just get the leader killed here. Wait, that's not two. Wait, no, that's not how that works. This is not the same building being hit twice. Ah. So there was no way? I don't think so. I'd actually rather get the blubber killed. Whatever, just roll number 19, please. Can't block the Hornet Leader's attack, unfortunately. It's a piercing move. Let's go to 1. Ah! Go to 3. There's that grid defense coming in clutch. Hopefully that's going to be enough for phase 2. We should be able to handle the rest from here, of this mission, though. Oh, block the spawn. Gotcha. That is a different matter entirely. Oh, here. The harder goal, a 2-island clear or a 4-island clear? I tend to think that the 2-island, at least on Unfair, the 2-island runs are much harder. The 4-island run, you're drowning in reactor cores, so you can usually get a very effective and efficient squad, even if you are facing ultimately more enemies. Alright, nice and easy last turn, thank you. This repulses everything? Yeah. Guess there is still benefit to experience points. Well, let's see how things go in the final face-off here. Good luck. Yeah, exactly. If you're strong as heck after 2 islands, you kind of might as well. 2 Hornet Leaders. I've got bad news, chat. I think this is going to go very poorly for us. Oh, well, actually, no. One of them gets squished. 1 Hornet Leader. Still getting entangled, though. And you do get experience for the one that dies. That's cool. Okay, the murder tiles could really help me here. Good. Okay, that's a pretty easy swap solve. We just move out of the way of both of these. Okay, okay, this is good. This is really good. Bonus points if we can block the bottom, if we can block this spawn at the end of the turn. Looks like there is a pretty good way to do that. Don't particularly want to do that. Hey there, Leandri. Hey there, hey there. So 1, 2, 3 problems? That's it? Okay, that's not bad. Toast this nerd. We've established that swapping solves this, right? without having to break entanglement. Solves the bomb from being attacked. I could swap the blobber in. Actually, it's only 3 damage to a 4 health bomb. Maybe I want to swap this way so that the blobber dies. Because, as previously established, I cannot stand blobbers. I really do dislike them. And so if I could make them all die, I would really love that. Just like every single one of them, please. Oh, I can also do this. Knock you here. That's even better, because then I can block the spawn at the same time. That's a good move. Okay. Swap with the bomb. No. That's just going to get the bomb killed immediately. No. I will not do that. Okay, that solves both of these problems. Also pushed here. It's interesting. Guess I could ignite these both and move out of the way. Killing one is not exactly a high priority, but would be nice. Yeah, let's kill the blubber. Leave the bomb at 1 HP on purpose. So what is Flame Mech going to do? Don't want to repulse here. Or here. Actually, repulsing here would cause 3 more damage to this Scorpion. And shield this Pylon. That's a pretty reasonable choice then. Yeah, I like getting the shield. That explosion won't harm anything. Okay. Don't want to be in this tile. I like where I am. Okay, so this will be the end turn state. Is there anything deeply wrong with what I'm doing? Attack order. 2 goes, 3 does 2 damage here. You don't do anything. Oh, actually, we don't get the bonus damage because a Firefly shoots the blobber. The Scorpion hits nothing. The bomb fireproof? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, so I didn't do that perfectly, because we did actually end up losing the 3 damage, but we block the spawn, we kill the blobber, and we don't take any grid damage, so we also get the shield. Yes, the bomb goes to 1 health. I don't foresee that being a real problem. Like, if it takes another hit, it's gone, either way, realistically. Blocking the spawn this turn is crucial because the tiles that my 3 mechs are on will be death tiles this turn. So blocking a spawn this turn not only prevents the spawn from occurring, but causes the spawn to be deleted on the subsequent turn. This turn, that is. So the bomb is fireproof, so I can directly artillery the bomb for no problem. Ooh, wow. You guys really did not make this easy on me, huh? Five problems this turn. Grid defense can't really be used on any of these. I mean, I could shield a hit if I needed to. Can boss mobs be teleported? Yes. They sure can. Fortunately, I've lost my boost by blocking the spawn, though. 5 damage shot might have helped a lot this turn. Still, there are things I can do. Oh, I can't get there, huh? Can I shield the bomb? No, I don't believe so. No. Only works on structures connected to the grid. Alright, so I guess we just have to look at opportunities to solve 2 problems with 1 action. If I can get 2 of those, we're there. That's 2 with 1. This is also 2 with 1. Let's swap mech. Can you solve 2 with 1? Kind of doubt it, actually. Flame mech also not so. So it looks like I'll have to take 1 hit of 2 grid damage this turn, probably. Hornet unfortunately only does 2 damage, so we can't get it to kill the crabs. This does not kill the crab. Alas. Not really any way to get them to kill each other, period. Yeah, firing artillery at the bomb here is definitely something I'm considering. It'll push the boss onto the death tile. Unit here will die, and the tile will turn into lava, regardless of flying status. Push you onto the spawn, that might be a good idea. Although that would then attack the tile that I'm on. No, that wouldn't be safe. The floor is lava, it's all lava. Everything is lava. Alright, the problem is the flamethrower mech also really can't do a whole lot from here. That's the other thing we ought to consider. What can the Flamin' Mech even accomplish? Grid repulsion is what it can accomplish. Swap the Scorpion in the line of the Firefly attack. Yes, it can. That's another way to solve 2 for 1. Yes, you're right. Yes. Yes. So can I 2 for 1 these nerds? Yes-ish. When you say yes-ish, what do you mean? Okay, so there's a way to at least survive. We'll take that. I'm just trying to figure out the most optimal thing that I can do here. So this is going to happen. Meteor to D5, they suggest. You can explain how I'm going to get there. Then I can agree to it, but looks pretty impossible to me. What do you mean shooting at D5? Which would push... Oh, hold on. Problem is there's only one way to... The only way to shoot at this tile is from here. Which does not accomplish much. No. not a thing, looks like. Okay, so I'm taking 2 grid damage. That's settled. Question is just how I want to accomplish it. Can't shoot like that. Ooh, that also blocks a spawn and gets a kill? That's pretty good. And this shot is going to go off. But we push the leader to attack while we're doing that. That'll have to do. Note that the crab's attack is 3 damage, but there's only 2 pylons, meaning there's only 2 power to actually lose. So we go to 1. 4 enemies on the map. Yeah, that was a good block. Okay, this looks doable. Thank goodness for that shield we put in place earlier. I think that's coming in clutch now. Still got a use of the Artemis. Flame mech can deal with this. We could even shield, or we can destroy this unit. We should destroy it. Let's do that from here. Bonus points if you can block the spawn. Actually, yeah, let's block the spawn. That's even better. Shield and spawn block. Okay, you're going to Gemini missile? What's the swap mech got on their mind? Spawn blocking? Oh, fun options there. Swap you, toast you. Can't get both of these though. Okay. Actually, just kill you? That's even better. Looks like we just barely get there. I'll take it. I will take it. Good defense there or there. Either's fine. Okay, yeah, we're good, we're good. All is well. GG. It's time to go, my friends. We made it just barely, but we made it. GG. Yeah, I find that the final mission especially is really, really tough on Unfairasuthis. It's been a real struggle to get through, even with full grid power and some grid defense rolls. It's been a lot of damage consistently. At least if you don't have the ice generator. If you have the ice generator, everything's easy. Thanks to the valiant efforts of Chenrong, Demon of the Fall, and Merp Splurmpul, the Vec Hive has been destroyed. Skilled finisher, finisher skilled, or skilled? What'll it be? Let's take this Chenrong into the next timeline, give her a chance to continue to prove herself. Although the Mantis is good, too. Got all 3 achievements for the Fleeing Behemoths and their victory, so we can cross them off the list. That means we're halfway done here. We've still got Custom Squad, Random Squad, Rusting Hulks, Blitzkrieg, Cataclysm, Hazardous Mechs, Heat Sinkers, and the Secret Squad to get a win with. Maybe I'll do Hazardous Mechs next. We haven't done them in a little while. Hazardous Mechs have spectacular damage output, but rely on nanobots feeding off dead Vec to stay alive. This is a good squad for a technician pilot, something with auto repair. The Yeet Squad. Yeah. Interesting. We have we got all the achievements with Cataclysm and Heat Sinkers, but didn't get our win. It'll be fun to play with the Heat Sinkers again. Bomber mechs were fun too. Is anybody locked still? You don't need every achievement for the Secret Squad, right? We're at everything unlocked. It's 23 left. So you need 25 out of the 30 to get the Secret Squad. So you can have 5 achievements undone. That seems reasonable. Seems very reasonable. Cool. Alright, well, it's time for us to change games here. We're going to play some Slay the Spire for our second half of the broadcast. Also going to take a break as we shift games here, too. Is there a clear frontrunner for favorite squad? Ooh. I think I really liked the Arachnophiles. The Ricochet Rocket is one of my favorite weapons. There were so many fun things you could do with this. The arachnoid crating was a bit weird, but pretty good, actually. And the area shift was really fun, too. Really like the bulk mech and the slide mech. Not so much the arachnoid mech. But this squad was super cool. Super cool. Alright.